just gonna sit you guys here. And it does smell like mango. Obsessed. Hello besties and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. If you're new, welcome. I am about to start my reset nighttime routine. I'm about to shower, put my PJs, do my skincare, and I thought it would be a great idea to bring you all along with me. So I hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna link my social media down below, and let's get started. Okay, my loves, so I took a very much needed shower. I put my PJs on, and now we're gonna move on to skincare and what I do with my hair. So I'm just gonna sit you guys here. So to my hair, I don't do much. So with my hair, I honestly don't do much. I have been trying to grow my hair for the past 6 months because I had super long hair and I caught it like all the way up here. So I've been trying to keep my hair as healthy as possible, and so I don't apply heat to it. I don't straighten or curl my hair too much anymore. I wear my hair natural pretty much all the time now. So all I use is some hair oil, and I use this one from Sol de Janeiro. This has been my favorite for quite some time. And all I do is I keep my hair like that, separate it, bring it to the front, and I just kind of like scrunching in, but you know, just at the very ends. And then I make sure to get my bangs as well. I try not to touch the roots because I do have very oily hair, so I don't want to apply more oil to my hair. Now, if I wanted to wear my hair natural like this, I would use a special brush to kind of like define my waves. I don't have curly hair, but I don't have straight hair, so I'm kind of like in the middle. So usually what I do is I use one of those brushes to like kind of define my waves, and then I will scrunch it, and I will use my diffuser. I don't want to do all that tonight, even though my hair, it's really giving curly tonight, but I don't want to do all that tonight because that's usually not what I do every night. So I'm trying to be as realistic as possible. That is an extra step, you know, that I will add to my routine if I want to wear my hair like that, but not tonight. So unfortunately, even though this would eat, I will brush my hair. My hair is super easy to brush. I like to do the top part without touching the middle part. And then again, I would separate it. And then I start on the ends. And I just work my way up. My hair is super easy to brush, to be honest. And then we're gonna do the same on the other side. And that is pretty much everything I do with my hair. This is definitely gonna air dry before I go to sleep. I usually don't go to sleep with my hair wet unless I'm being lazy or unless I take a super late night shower. Then I will go to sleep with my hair wet. I know it's not recommended. I know it's not good, but sometimes I just want to be lazy and I go to sleep with my hair wet. So now moving on to my skincare, I'm gonna put on my Frog hairband. Now, I do have some variations for my skincare routine depending on how my skin is acting. If I'm having active breakouts, then I have a separate routine with products that I use when I'm in the shower to like wash my face and all that stuff. Tonight, it's not one of those nights, so I'm just gonna wash my face with my regular face wash. I do have some products from La Roche-Posay that I love, and this is usually what I would use when I'm in the shower if I want to wash my face and do that routine. This is what I would use, but I'm not going to be using this tonight. I'm going to be using one of my favorite duos from Prequel. So I'm going to start with the cleansing oil and then with the regular cleanser, just because I love double cleansing and that's something that really works for my acne. So that's what we're going to do. I like to warm this up on my hands first, and then I'll go and apply it on my skin. I do focus a lot around this area and also on my nose, because those are the spots where I get blackheads the most, and also I can tell that I'm getting some pimples on this area, so I want to focus on that tonight. Then I'm going to wet my hands a little bit and just mix it in. And then I'm going to go in again. Now we're going to wash this off. Now I'm going to just pat down my face with a towel. I'm not going to dry my face completely. And we're going to go in with the regular cleanser. This one has such a sticky condition. It's kind of funny. It reminds me of slime. And it kind of smells like slime as well. Now I am going to completely dry my face. Okay, now my face is clean and we're moving on to my favorite part, which is the actual skincare. So I'm gonna start off with my Bioma Hydrating Milk Toner. This is one of my favorite ones to use just because it's super hydrating. So I'm just gonna put that all over my face. Don't forget your neck. Now for my lips, I'm just gonna apply a lip balm. This one is from e.l.f. and is so freaking good. And it does smell like mango. Obsessed. Now, a lot of my skincare is from Skin 1004, aka Centella. The Probiotica is one of my favorite lines that they have, so I'm gonna use their eye cream. And I do about that much on each side. And then we're just gonna rub it in with our fingers. Super slow and gentle, and I love to bring that up to my eyelids and onto my brows. Next, I've been using the La Roche-Posay Mela B3 serum and the Pure Vitamin C12 serum. Sometimes these two together is all I do if I'm being lazy, because this is more than enough. This one, the Mela B3, is amazing for dark spots, which is what I use it for. I have a lot of acne scars around my face that are kind of hard to get rid of, and this one is just super hydrating and moisturizing. I do tend to have dry skin. My T-zone tends to be oily, so I have kind of like mix, but these two together work wonderful. But tonight, I'm only going to be using my Mela B3 serum. I do about that much, and I focus a lot on my cheeks, this far, and a little bit on my forehead. And we're going to rub it in. Do not forget to bring the excess to your neck and the back of your hands. Next, again from Skin 1004, aka Centella, the Probiotica Intensive Ampule. This is one of my favorite products ever. I have been using this for a while. This is actually the second bottle that I go through, and this is just amazing. This is one of the best products that I have ever tried, along with the Melabit 3 serum from La Roche-Posay. It feels so refreshing. I love this product. And last but not least, again from Skin 1004, aka Centella, my Probiotica moisturizer. This one, it has such a thick consistency and feels so rich and moisturizing. Again, it's one of the best products that I've tried. I have tried Drunk Elephant in the past as well, and that's another product that I love. However, it is a lot more expensive than Centella. So they work amazing. I love them both. In regards pricing, I would always choose Centella over Drunk Elephant. Again, we're gonna rub it in. Now, last but not least, I'm gonna put on the other end because it is very important. I use the Rexona Clinical cream version, and this is amazing. I have been using this for years now, and it's one of the best ones that I've ever tried. I used to sweat a lot more than I do now, and I am going to confess that I do get Botox on my armpits to stop sweating excessively, and so I don't sweat much anymore, and this works perfectly. Even before me getting Botox, this was the only one that I was using, and I wouldn't get like sweat marks anymore because that was my main problem. And my absolute favorite, yes, I do put perfume on before I go to sleep. It's just a me thing. If you don't like it, don't do it. But I just like to smell good before I go to bed, especially after an everything shower and after I do my skincare, put on cute PJs and all that stuff. You know, it just feels so good and refreshing. So Sol de Janeiro number 62. This is pistachio and salted caramel. If you ever wonder what I smell like, this is what I smell like. And yes, you can also apply this on your hair. And we're all done. That is my entire skincare nighttime routine. I am going to go get myself a snack and watch a movie. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you. I love having you here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Again, I'm gonna link my social media down below, and I'll see you all on the next one.